welcome back. Welcome back to Carnivore Found Me, your dirty carnivore channel. So, as usual, I like to start my videos off by sharing all the things that carnivore healed me from. So, let's look up there. So, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, fatty liver. Maybe it's on this side. So let's look up here. So I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, fatty liver, prediabetes, anxiety, and depression. And one thing I noticed about that anxiety and depression, when I went on that vegan diet, 50% raw, it got worse. Some of the ailments that it healed me from: memory issues, heart palpitations, excessive sweating, lightheadedness, poor concentration, inability to sleep, poor balance, neuropathy, and inflammation. So in the last video we did it on the food pyramid scam. So I want you guys to always remember that today's facts can be tomorrow's fallacies. So better safe than sorry. So I'm going to pull up 2 videos for you guys to watch. This video is basically, let me tell you the title of this video. It's about Shungite and Faraday Cloth protection. You're protecting yourself from EMF radiation for Apple phones and all other phones as well, and even your TV. So let me pull up the 2 videos first off that you may want to watch. So, video number 1, it's from RF Safe, and it's called Shocking Study, Cell Phones and 1 in 12 Cancer Risk, Exposure That Warrant Further Investigation. So that's a good one to watch. A second video on YouTube News is the iPhone 12 emits too much radiation and Apple must take it off the market, French agencies say. So you may want to view that video. Okay, so we all know that all phones give off EMF radiation, but some phones do give off more. So recently I bought an iPhone 15 just for you guys so that I can have nice, crisp video pictures. So I wanted to check out the i15 phone, and let me see what I can pull up here. Okay, it says on the i15 phone, iPhone has been tested and meets applicable limits for radiation frequency, RF exposure. But remember what I said, today's facts can be tomorrow's fallacies. So, now let's look at some health risks before I show you an experimental video that I did 3 years ago. So let me pull that up. Okay. So, here are some possible health effects of EMF radiation. We have cancer risks, brain tumors. Some studies suggest a potential link between heavy mobile phone use and increased risk of brain tumors like gliomas. And you can find the study at EMF Academy Safe Sleeve, and also electromagnetic hypersensitivity. And some of the symptoms of this is headaches, fatigue, and sleep disturbances through EHS is not widely recognized as a medical condition. And there you can find some of the research reports on RF safe and radio frequency. Okay, let's pull up the next one. Here, fertility issue is also a health risk. Male fertility, EMF exposure could affect sperm quality, reducing mortality and viability. Female fertility, less clear but still understudied. Number 7 is developmental effects in children. Well, these are not in any specific order. So concerns about impacts on cognitive and behavior development due to children's thinner skulls and developing nervous systems. So sometimes, we get our kids, grandkids, telephones too early and they're using the telephone consistently. Let's check the next page of health risk. Cognitive effects. High EMF exposure may affect memory and attention, particularly in adolescents. Also, sleep disturbances. EMF exposure can disrupt sleep patterns by affecting melatonin production. And we have cardiovascular effects. Potential effects on heart rate variability and increased risk of cardiovascular issues. So let's look at the safety precautions for using the Faraday cloth and Shungite. So the Faraday cloth, effective EMF shielding. The Faraday cloth blocks electromagnetic fields by creating a conductive barrier, significantly reducing exposure to EMF radiation from electronic devices and wireless networks. The shungite is a natural EMF absorption. Shungite absorbs and neutralizes EMF radiation due to its unique molecule structure composed of fullerenes, making it a natural solution for reducing EMF exposure. And so, let's take a look at my video showing you some of the products that I use to protect against EMF radiation. So Shungite and Faraday, I have Faraday cloths that I use. Also, I use them in my purse, and they're very cheap and inexpensive, and you may want to take advantage of these. So on to the video. Okay, so I'm hoping you guys can see my table clearly. I'm going to be using my Android because I'm video recording with my iPhone. So what we have here is we have different types of shungite, and you can get like a handful of these, a lot of these, for maybe about $10 or $15. And then I even have different types. I put these around my TV. And then I have my Faraday cloth here, and I think you can maybe get a piece of this for a good $15 or $20. And basically what I do, especially at night when I want my phone close to me, but I don't want to risk the EMF radiation. And so what I'll usually do is if I'm sleeping over here, I'll take these and I'll just put this around here like this. That's one way that I can use my shungite. I might put it over here, and I'll show you a video at the end so that you can see that this shungite actually does work. But the easiest thing that I can do is I'll take this Faraday cloth. It's already laying on my little side table. I'll just put my phone over it like this and cover it up like that. I like to double the cloth just to be sure. And we also know that when we plug these phones in like this, it creates even more EMF radiation coming out of these. So if I have to plug it in, I'll plug it in, and I'll definitely keep it covered like that. So that's how I utilize my Faraday cloth. You can find this on Amazon, and my shungite crystals, and I'll show you a video that I did maybe 3 years ago that shows you that these really do work. So I hope this helps. Better safe than sorry.